Sometimes all that an animal needs to do to make sure that a motherfucker stays back is by showing their teeth. And if that doesn't work, a good old bite will. Some animals are known to have a very strong jaw pressure, shake aggressively when they bite, and they have venom from their fangs that causes harm to the victim. Some animals also have some very weird looking teeth. Because of their bite strength and venom, some people misunderstand these animals and see them as mindless killing machines. Welcome to The Most Misunderstood, a series where I talk about the truth behind some of the most feared and hated animals. Sometimes one good bite can really screw you up. The animal with the largest teeth in the world is the common hippo, and the animal with the strongest jaw pressure in the world is the saltwater crocodile. The inland taipan, Brazilian wandering spider, Sydney funnel web, and common brown snake have some of the most venomous bites across the world, and it is serious business. These animals are seen as monsters that should be killed for the better of the planet. But all species are important to the ecosystem because they all have a role to play to keep that environment healthy. A healthy ecosystem, along with others, keeps the planet healthy, so we can all coexist and thrive. These animals are just trying to survive in the wild the only way they can and know how. These animals do not eat people because they just want to kill. They are trying to get whatever they can so that they don't starve to death. It's not like there's grocery stores in the wild. Always keep in mind that we are entering their environment, their homes, and their rules. Sometimes when they can't defend themselves, they have no other choice but to bite a threat. The sand tiger shark is famous for their sharp-pointed, protruding, and fearsome-looking teeth. And no, these animals are not closely related to the tiger shark, it just has a similar name. Many people assume because of their appearance that these animals are very dangerous, but they're not aggressive towards people, and their mouths can even open large enough to kill a person, but attacks do happen. Those attacks happen because these sharks feed on the bait from fishing lines, and when people get too close, the shark bites in self-defense. These animals are listed as vulnerable under conservation status because they get stuck in nets, making them starve to death. Humans are taking away their food, and people are killing them. These are nocturnal sharks with excellent night vision. They tend to feed on animals that live on a sea bottom, and they are vicious predators even as babies. While they are still in the womb, the baby sharks will start eating each other, with the strongest being the one that will be born, which is actually good for the species. In 1913, Theodore Roosevelt went into South America, and the locals showed them a dangerous creature that attacks animals much larger than themselves. The locals threw a dead cow into the water, and these animals, who they said can smell blood from very far away, tore apart the corpse. This fascinated and scared Roosevelt. He wrote a book about those creatures and other animals that live in South America, but this caused a lot of myths and misconceptions about the piranha. They are not ravenous killers that live together so that they can kill literally anything. They eat small animals, are scavengers for bigger animals, and are even omnivores, and they live together so that they can be protected. The only time that piranhas have ever attacked people is when we walk around their nests and when we pick them up. It's for self-defense. The piranha's sharp teeth, combined with their large jaw muscles, makes them something you should not play with, because they have one of the strongest bites of all bony fish. Despite that, some species are kept as pets. Some piranhas are solitary or live in small groups. Younger piranhas will often feed on scales and fins of other fish. The only time large animals end up on the piranha's plate is if those animals are dead or dying. Otherwise, they will try to avoid people and other large animals. There are some individuals who have been observed to not eat meat. There are 60 species of piranhas, and none of them are ravenous, crazy monsters. Would you look at this amazing looking animal, particularly their badass teeth. No wonder these guys are called the Goliath tigerfish. They are a large African predator. These guys are piscivores, meaning that they are fish eaters. They are very strong and can overpower many different fish species, and their only predator is the Nile crocodile. These guys do attack people, but their aggression is exaggerated, and confirmed cases of Goliath tigerfish attacking people are in small numbers. People wearing shiny things and putting their hand in the water makes it look like there's light shining off of a fish's scale, so the Goliath tigerfish thinks it's going to get a meal and they swim over to eat it. They are also defending their territory. These are 4-foot long animals and they have 1-inch long teeth, and those teeth fit into the grooves along their jaws. Some animals are more bite than they are bark, and they can really mess you up, but we cannot blame these animals for only trying to survive in the wild. If we were to put ourselves in these animals' shoes, we would be doing the same thing, because they are feeling and thinking individuals that, like us, want to live.